first of all, a couple of guys in here, Navy dudes. Where'd you get stationed? Anywhere cool?
Pearl Harbor, Hawaii.
See, that's pretty fucking cool. Where'd you get stationed back there?
Norfolk.
Norfolk. All right, that's not as good as Hawaii, but it's... And where'd you get? You went all over. I know you.
Seoul, South Korea.
South Korea. You know where I got? Jacksonville, Florida. All right. Join the Navy, see the world, or Jacksonville, Florida. You get one of the two. I got stationed down there, man. It was wild, too, because friggin' Jersey Shore was on MTV at the time, right? And it was a little bit wild, too, because it was a shit time to be from Jersey. Like, we looked down on Jacksonville, but around that time frame, they were looking down on us. And I know that because I pulled into Jacksonville. I drove my truck down there, and my first time over to gas station, I figured out I was from Jersey because I didn't know how to pump my own gas. And the guy just walks up to me, redneck dude, sees my Jersey plates and goes, "Jersey, huh? All right. Well, if it isn't Mr. Situation Guy, huh?" And I was like, "Dude, what don't you like about people from Jersey?" And he goes, "Well, we don't like you Jersey people because, you got your big spiked up haircuts, your gold chain necklaces, your tattoos, and you're disrespectful to women." And I was like, "Dude, you don't hate Jersey. You hate Italians. That's different. That's not..." And the Italians in the house relax. I'm allowed to say that joke because my mother is racist, so it's okay. That's how that works, man. But I like to talk about ethnicity a little bit because it's a little bit of a social faux pas right now, but I'm adopted, like I said, so it was kind of interesting to find this stuff out. Again, me and my sister both adopted, and our beautiful mother thought it would be hilarious as a gift for her two adopted kids for a Christmas gift to get us the Ancestry.com DNA test kits. Now, this is a hack premise. Every hack comic has riffed on this, but we legit didn't know what it was going to be. All right? And anyone here do the test kit? You did? Right up front? Okay, so what happened with it, man? What'd you do, 23andMe or Ancestry? Ancestry. So back me up here on this one. Ancestry.com for $70, okay? $60 on Groupon. We'll send you a test tube with instructions on it that says what?
Spit in it.
Spit in it, right? If you do the test wrong, it means you're Polish. That's how they solve that. That's... It's 2021. You didn't think you were hearing Polish jokes tonight, all right? But I did that joke once at a Polish honor society, and the Polish mafia threatened to come over and break my baseball bat with their kneecaps. But I'm teasing. You're right. You just spit in this tube. That's the instructions on it, right? What a beautiful Christmas morning in the Burke household. Everyone just sitting there all hungover trying to hock loogies into a test tube. Right? And then you just send the test tube back to the scientists in the lab, who then, for your $70, will take that test tube full of spit and they throw it against a wall with a map on it. And wherever that shit lands, that's where you're from, guys. That's how they're solving it down there. It's not a great process, all right? I thought it was a ripoff. They finally figured it out. I'm 97% Irish. Do you guys believe it? Yeah. We knew I was going to be Irish. I've looked like a retired cop since I was 14. All right? That's the Irish, man. Chin then shoulders, no neck, all right? No ass either. I just have a lower back and a divot that I shit out of. That's it, all right? My pants are held up by faith. That's true. But it's wild. We got told all this stuff, too, because they kind of knew I was going to be Irish, all right? They kind of knew that when my parents were aware of it. My biological parents told them, if you will, and they figured that stuff out. Then my sister comes along. She's adopted about a year and a half later. And her biological mother's like, oh, she's so diverse. She's Ukrainian, Dutch, she's French, English, Norwegian, and she's part Cherokee, right? Yeah, they were so certain that she was going to be part Cherokee that my sister went to Lycoming College in Pennsylvania on a Native American scholarship. Test results come back, all right? I'm not saying it wasn't a lot. Elizabeth Warren is more Native American than my sister. All right? But they can't ask for the money back because that would be Indian giving. So No, it is wild with all that stuff, too. I think it's a ripoff. I do. I think the whole thing's a ripoff, right? I don't think anybody ever finds out anything that they didn't really know, right? And so that's why I'm going to start my own company. Me and my Italian Uncle Paulie, we're going to start a company, and instead of sending, $70 and your spit, you send me $50, and I'll show him a picture of you, and he'll guess. Yep. Yeah, he grew up in Orange. He's pretty good, all right? He's pretty good. A lot of Puerto Ricans. No, man. But it is fun. It's cool to find that stuff out about yourself. Now, it takes 8 weeks, okay? It takes 8 weeks to sit there and wait for these results to come back. And I had never questioned this in my life. I was like, holy shit, what if I'm not Irish? Because I have Ireland tattooed on my right shoulder blade, right? And I'm sitting there just staring at it in the mirror like, can they make this Poland if I need them to? Can we... Google, what's Ukraine look like? You know? Just sitting there freaking out because I got this tattoo. And by the way, I never realized how random it was to get a country that I've never been to tattooed on me until I dated a girl from Ireland. Okay? She came over here from Ireland. She was living in Brooklyn. I met her. We hit it off right away. Our first date, I wanted to be super romantic. So she's brand new to New York City. So I was like, well, you got to see the touristy shit. Otherwise, you'll never go. Right? So I took her to like the Statue of Liberty in Ellis Island, which to me sounded romantic until I realized how simple-brained I am. I took an immigrant to Ellis Island. Yeah, I was like, not on my watch. Everyone checks in, all right? No elite. Nice try. But we're sitting there. First time she saw me without my shirt on, she just busts out laughing at me, okay? It was a pretty sexy moment, too, right? I was waiting for a dick pill to kick in. And we're sitting there, and she sees the Ireland tattoo, and she goes, just laughs in my face for 5 minutes. She can't stop laughing. She goes, oh, my God, that's so random. Why do you have my country tattooed on you? And I was like, well, I'm just very Irish. I'm proud of it. It's heritage, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, oh, cool. Have you ever been? No, I haven't. I have a country I've never been to tattooed on me for some reason. And she goes, that is so random. She goes, what would you do if you took my panties down and on my inner thigh, I just had New Jersey tattooed on me for no reason? And I was mad at her, so I looked at her and I was like, well, that explains the smell.